Yo, Abbas, tell us about these scams that you got involved in, huh?
Yeah. Where are we going back to this Forex one?
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
Forex.
what are we talking about?
Right
We're talking about multiples?
He's got multiples. He's got multiples.
Let's just say I'm quite the idiot. So, yeah.
Don't say that.
You've come to the right show, dude. You're joining the trio.
You come here.
Let's just say I'm very gullible.
I'm something of an expert when it comes to getting scammed. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Abbas, after this, you'll never get scammed. We're saving you millions of dollars.
Professional victim.
Tell us your fundamentals.
Yo, tell us about the fundamentals of the scam.
Tell us the scam. Yeah, tell us what's the
Well, the gist of the Forex scam was essentially my buddy knew this lady who did Forex. I never even met her. Brown lady, Indian. Okay, obviously. Yeah, naturally. And
wait a second.
Kastika Tiwari? Kastika Tiwari.
Tika Tiwari does one thing, and now it's just it's stereotypes everywhere. Okay, go ahead.
Now we had the stereotypes, but go ahead.
So the long and short of it was pretty much she said, invest with me, and I'll give you a 5% return every month off your principal amount.
Wow.
Which is way too good to be true, but you know, I was young and stupid. I was like, okay, right? So yeah, I gave 10,000 to my buddy.
Oh my God.
Jeez, dude, come on. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I know, right? It's
so
cringe,
much.
Isn't it? It's cringy, isn't it?
No, we just don't educate people on like what is stupid money.
Dude,
like,
we gotta tell
I wish I could show you. I'm gonna start doing this while you're talking. Of if this were true, how much money you would be worth right now. So how many months has it been since that time? How many years has it been since you got scammed by this?
Probably 10, almost 10.
10 years?
Yeah.
So
oh
now,
my gosh, that's incredible.
Yeah. But by the way, Abbas, it's great that you tell the people because our congregation, we have about 500 people, 500,000 or what is it? Something like that. We have a bunch of people here, and they're basically. Mashallah, God is great. We are blessed. Our congregation is fruitful and
multiply.
God is great. They are multiplying. Our congregation, it is multiplying. They are having sex and they are making a baby. But they basically need to hear this because they get scammed all the time, man. I mean, everyone does. My dad did. That's how we met and everything. Because my dad joined Trump University, so that's why I came.
Correct.
So you know, no shame, baby. Tell us about it. It's great.
Just real quick, buddy in Texas, what's your name? I know you guys.
Sorry, Steven. Steven. Yeah,
Steven.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
okay, all right. That helps.
That's my bad.
Yeah. But anyways, essentially, she said that. It was when I was in university. I had a lot of scholarship money that was just sitting there, you know, burning a hole. So I was like, why not, right? 5% a month. Let's do it.
It's a scholarship money,
dude.
Exactly. Yeah. It wasn't money I saved up. This is money that came from studies, brother. I listened to my parents. I do the math, brother. Okay. So I give it to her.
Yeah.
I give it to her.
Yeah.
And she gives me $500 every month for about 8 months. Right. So I'm like, damn, this is the best investment ever. At this point, I've got $4,000 back from the 10. And month 8, she, lo and behold, she goes, oh, I've lost all the money. Okay, and she disappears. She declares bankruptcy and flees to India. So my buddy's calling the cops. He can't get a hold of her because she dips to India, literally.
Yeah.
And I never saw and we never heard from her again. He could never track her down. She had her kid. Her kid fled with her. Like she fucking liquidated everything. And like, I guess she did this to a bunch of people at a time. My buddy put in like a little money. I don't know how many other people put in money. But it was enough of a nest egg, I guess, for her to fucking restart life in India as a fucking princess or some shit. I don't know how old she was.
Yeah, no. Here's the interesting thing: they pay you because they want to get you back in. She probably thought you'd give her more money.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. I mean, it wasn't never even proposed, but had she proposed it, I would have definitely been like, yeah, you know, take.
Yeah. Well, that's how Bernie Madoff did it. He would go back to them like. Every time his investors, but it was just like the Dogecoin. If they pulled out their money, then everyone's losing the money. So they basically, every time you see them, they sell you another thing. So you have 10,000, you're coming and ask for money. They go, hey, you want to buy more?
Yeah,
hey, I got a tip right now. Tomorrow it's blowing up.
Hot stock tip. You thought 5% was good. Just wait till you hear about this one. So so I did the math in 120 months. So right now, if you'd invested that 10,000, not touched it, and this investment had been real, you could retire with $3 million.
At invest it where? Like via
At the 500 a
Bitcoin?
month.
No, no,
You
no,
know
no.
what I mean?
If that scammer had been,
No.
my point is that the returns are insane. They don't
Oh,
exist.
gotcha. Oh, at that 5%,
Yes,
right?
at
Oh,
5%
yeah,
a
it's
month,
insane.
it'd be
It was
worth
insane.
$3 million. And
Yeah,
then,
It's great. It's great. Well, that's what
I mean,
do.
at 5% a month, that's what a year. That's probably like around 60 something. I don't know how many percent
It's
return that is.
insane. It's just free money.
It's insanity. It doesn't make
yeah.
sense.
And then you'd be
Yeah.
a billionaire in 20 years.
yeah,
You'd be a
yeah,
millionaire in
Doing
10
nothing.
and a billionaire in 20. And in 3 years, you'd be a trillionaire and be worth more than all the billionaires combined. It's a good deal. If we could just find her in India, maybe she could find the money.
Yeah, right. She probably
Yeah,
took
yeah.
my money and then started paying the original people she scammed. Start paying them back so get them off her chest.
Right.
And then like you pay back people A while you loan from people D and E, F, and then you just keep paying back the original, and then it's like,
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So you never
you
saw her
ask
from
the
again.
original
You never
for
saw her from her. You never heard from her again.
never heard from her again. But
Wow.
the buddy that mediated this whole thing, he was a very good friend of mine till this day. He's actually one of my first friends in Canada when I moved here from Sudan when I was really young, and he ended up getting a line of credit from the bank and paying everybody back the whole principal out of his pocket.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
He could-
respect.
because he guaranteed it. Yeah.
Wow.
So
dude.
so he was the one who at the end of the day ended up stomaching the scam. I got my money back. My buddy got his money
How
back.
much was it?
I put in 10, he put in 5. So he ended up getting a line of credit and paid us 15, and I don't know if he got his family, his siblings into it too.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow, this guy really paid back his debt, though. He paid back. He did.
You
he did
usually
right.
don't. That's kind of a happy ending. You never hear that.
Oh,
Most
it's
of the
very
time-
rare, yeah.
Never heard that.
Most of the
We've
time,
never
people
heard
just
that.
lose it.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Like the other time, I just lost my money, but like this time, just because.
All right, yeah. Let's hear about that time. Well, yeah, let's.
So this is a beautiful scam.
Ooh.
This next one is a beautiful scam
Yes.
that every perfect scam is always at the gateway of like hopes and dreams, right?
Beautiful.
So this scam is for immigrants to get their green card to America. They have to get an H-1B visa, right?
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you.
And the government doesn't grant absolute H-1 visas for all applicants. It's a limited number of visas they grant.
Oh no.
So it's like a lottery system.
Oh no. They say we got the lottery figured out.
No, not even. They just say, "Hey, I will here I am an immigration lawyer. Give me the money. These are all the fees." And the fees they tell you are absolutely legit. You can Google them. It's the fees that the government charges.
The lawyer.
What
yeah.
a scam.
And the lawyer fees. And
Yes,
the lawyer fees.
and the lawyer fees, and it's probably a 70% chance that people will be rejected just because of the nature of the limited numbers of visas to begin with.
Right.
But what happens is he doesn't even submit anything. He falsifies a little email that goes, and the email gave me the gut feeling right away that like, oh, this doesn't look legitimate at all. But the email's like, thank you for your submission, and it doesn't say anything about the Department of Homeland Security. It doesn't say anything about any department. There's no letterhead.
Right.
You know what I
It's
mean?
someone's-
So that was
like,
the
"Thank
red
you."
flag to begin with. But anyways, this guy, what he does is he applies for you, and then once it's been months, you go, "What's up with my application?" He goes, "Oh, you've been denied."
Oh.
That's it.
That's it.
bad.
And when you really
Wow.
dig into it, you find out that every time an application is submitted, a unique case number is generated. So this motherfucker would not give me my case number. I'm like, bro, what's my case number? Because give me my case number. I can put it into DHS and see that I got rejected. I just want to see that I got rejected. What's my case number? And then the whole thing just started
He's there.
to
He's like,
unravel
no,
at
no,
that
no. You
point.
got super rejected. They don't even
Yeah,
put your
yeah,
case
yeah.
number
They did-
public.
yeah, exactly.
there is no. This is a special kind of
Your
thing.
case number is destroyed because you're rejected for the case number.
That's
That's
terrible.
it.
No,
man.
actually, the telltale sign of all of it is just the communication game of they are communicating with you immediately, and the moment they get the
Yeah.
money, they are gone
They're
for 1
gone.
month. You don't
Yeah.
hear from them.
Yeah.
And then the first time I heard from him, the moment I knew 100% that I was scammed, 100%. He sends me an email, and it was, you know, when you get so many details, you know someone is lying.
Yeah. He's like,
That's
okay,
when
I
email
went to go
goes-
get the Gatorade, the blue kind, and then I walked, and there was a lady with blonde hair, Yeah. Yeah.
The email goes, the reason I was not able to respond to your phone calls and emails is because I was in the hot tub and my phone fell in the hot tub and was not, I swear to God, it was a paragraph about the phone falling. I'm like, oh my God, I'm never getting this money back. This is a scam. I'm never going to see this money again. A hot tub? He's a lawyer. Oh, and here's the,
my phone fell. Sorry, my phone fell in the hot tub. Scam.
Here's the butter on the bread too, which I don't think is an idiom at all, but I'm gonna use it. All right.
The butter on the bread, right?
But it works, right? You get the
I love
gist.
it. Yeah.
This motherfucker, when I hired him, he went by the name of John Timbin. All right.
Okay.
But when we started having like actual back and forth correspondence, he would sign his name Demetrio Timbin. And when you Google Demetrio Timbin, the motherfucker's been arrested for practicing law in a state that he's not allowed to. Google him right now. There's a mugshot of him. He's a Filipino lawyer with a mugshot. Demetrio Timbin.
Dude, let's get him on.
Timban.
Some people are just this guy's like a real Bernie Madoff.
Oh yeah,
doesn't give a shit. Like just.
Oh my God. Okay, this is incredible. Hey guys,
this guy...
I want y'all to all picture a hot tub. Let's all go to a hot tub moment with Demetrio Timbin for a second. Let me turn off that music. Let me get the hot tub set up real quick. Let me get some. Hold on one sec.
Oh, brother, this is great.
I got you.
I'm dying. This is so good.
We're all joining the hot tub with Demetrio, okay?
Loving the audio.
Yeah. Okay, come on.
Production.
Let's get in here. Let's get in the hot tub with Demetrio.
Oh, that motherfucker.
You met this guy? You met him?
Oh, I met him.
Dude, this guy is a scumbag. Oh my gosh. This is the mugshot or whatever the shot for the profile picture they use for man indicted for unlicensed law practice. Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
There's enough like publications about him. Whole cases were tossed out because he was part of the defense team. Just his presence had judges toss the cases out.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just super shady. He doesn't even. He's like, oh, I'm not allowed to do that. Whatever. Like,
so do you just like? Do you kind of have a flashback? Like, anytime you see a hot tub, anytime when you hear this, are you like, a little bit?
No, this was the biggest lesson of my life. One of those beautiful lessons. The way I hired this guy was, I literally went on a website where you type in the nature of the work you need required, and attorneys bid on it, and then I hired the lowest bidder. So
okay.
this is just a life lesson. This is just a necessary life lesson. But keep in mind, when I hired him, his name was John Timbin. So when I Googled it, no mugshot, nothing.
Right.
He just used John.
That's how they get
you. John Timbin.
Yeah.
This motherfucker. Call me John.
Wow, that's so funny, dude. The hot tub story killed me, dude. He told you it's in a hot tub.
Yeah. No, he just goes, I was not able to respond because my phone fell in a hot tub and got water damage, thus destroying the phone. I'm like, what are you talking about? Where's my money? What's the case number? What about the green card? What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you want me to tell you the story or not? I'm getting to that. Exactly. Do you want me to tell you? Yeah. You got to hear about the hot tub. Dude. Oh, that's incredible.
Oh, that's terrible.
At one point, I kept threatening I'm going to sue him, and he goes, I'm going to sue you if you sue me. I'm like, oh, my God.
He's like, who's the unlicensed lawyer here? Me or you?
Yeah.
You're like,
who's a sociopath?
By the way, because of what he did to me and another guy, I got him disbarred.
What?
Oh, you got him disbarred?
I went 3-year fight with the Michigan Grievance Attorney Commission. 3 years.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Abbas, you fight back for God. Abbas, you are Wahab. You are Wahab.
The best part is I'm getting correspondence from a guy named John Hopkins. I'm not making this name up. He's the guy who works at the Grievance Commission. He's telling me, he's asking me to compile all the emails of our correspondence, blah, blah, blah. Years go by. You know how lawyers do? They just know how to extend things. They go motion to grant appeal to blah, blah, blah. They just keep pushing things out. And by the end, now when he got disbarred, when the letter came, it includes my name and some Asian guy. He did the exact same thing. Some Asian guy. So now all the letters go Abbas, Wahab, and Tim Lee son. Some shit like, I'm like, how are they putting this guy in this? And they put the amount that he got robbed. I'm like, why is this all on one
throw
form?
him in, dude. Just throw him in. Yeah, the lawyers probably like extra fees. Dude, I love the dedication to exposing these people. Actually, you're a scammer's worst nightmare because most people, they give up. They don't fight back. The people, if everyone fought back up against scammers, it'd be a much harder game, because the worst case for somebody for the scammer is like the 0.1% of the victims who actually do something about it and stand up for themselves. And that's how they end up going down, all of them. It's just like one guy complains, two guys complain, and they go down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I gave everything because everything was so legit. It wasn't cash. There was a paper trail for everything. He eventually gave me, when I was living in California for a little bit. This was all what it was when I was living in the States. And I was living in California. He eventually gives me a check back for one of the chunks of money I sent. And it bounces. And then I take an NSF fee on it. And then I'm like, so he's still fucking with me. But at one point, I knew I would never get my money back. But I'm like, I'm going to go to the fucking end of earth to see this motherfucker is at least can't screw other people.
That's amazing.
I knew I wasn't going to get my monmoney back. My money was gone. I knew it. And to be honest, it was like $2,500. So it's like, you know,
Abbas,
it's like.
You're righteous. You're righteous.
I'm a scammer. I'm a scammer. Gonna rip you off, take you down.